Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Saturday night, Madison Square Garden.
Boxing enthusiasts worldwide witnessed the culmination of months of anticipation, as Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez officially weighed in for their blockbuster Madison Square Garden showdown. Friday afternoon's weigh-in ceremony in New York City delivered unprecedented drama and intensity, with both champions successfully hitting the 40-pound limit while igniting explosive tension during their final pre-fight confrontation that has everyone buzzing about Saturday night's collision.
Hey, to all y'all, when does everybody consider leaving?
I would smack the shit out of your bitch
these
ass,
nuts
boy.
in your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the shit out of you.
Like, yo, he's an actor.
The venue pulsated with electric energy the instant both warriors entered the building, as passionate supporters from Brooklyn and Newark generated deafening noise levels that created an absolutely wild atmosphere. Shakur Stevenson approached the scale first, effortlessly, making the 40-pound championship weight while appearing razor-sharp and completely focused on his quest to capture gold in a fourth weight division during just his 25th professional bout. As Newark's undefeated star stepped down from the scale, he locked eyes with Lopez's direction and reportedly declared his readiness, while challenging his opponent to match his preparation.
Oh, I want to bet whatever. Whatever you want to
whatever.
Whatever you want to put up.
I bet that you can't.
The real fireworks erupted when Teofimo Lopez stepped forward to defend his WBO and Ring Magazine Super Lightweight Championships for the fourth time. Brooklyn's champion stripped down and registered exactly 140 pounds, perfectly matching Stevenson's weight while displaying exceptional physical conditioning for this career-defining battle that will determine divisional supremacy.
That's just someone that's anxious, wants to get in there already, wants to do it. So, you know, it's all cool. It's like Mike Tyson's favorite words. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So.
Madison Square Garden exploded with thunderous approval as Lopez successfully made weight with his Brooklyn faithful, creating playoff-level intensity through deafening chants that had witnesses comparing the atmosphere to championship game environments. Multiple attendees described the scene as unlike anything they'd experienced at previous weigh-ins, with fans displaying unprecedented excitement and warrior-like energy that set the stage for Saturday's warfare.
He was more entertaining. He satisfied people. He made people, they said, that's what we wanted in Shakur. And they got it. Now he's a big favorite, or a good favorite. You know the lines better than me.
Both fighters navigated the weight-making process flawlessly, but their subsequent face-off generated the moments that have the entire boxing community dissecting every frame and gesture. After confirming the 140-pound weight limit, both champions were summoned to center stage for the traditional final stare-down before their Madison Square Garden collision. Stevenson approached first, maintaining his characteristic composure, while Lopez arrived brandishing both championship belts high above his head for all witnesses to observe.
A Teofimo that is poised, but at the same time, hungry, angry, ready to explode. And explode on Shakur Stevenson Saturday night.
Hey, you know, Teo, you're the champ.
Pause.
Their championship stare-down delivered absolutely scorching intensity, as both warriors locked eyes without flinching or retreating for what seemed like an eternity. Multiple nearby sources reported continuous trash talk between the fighters throughout the extended confrontation, with Lopez allegedly declaring his opponent's unpreparedness for incoming destruction while promising to strip away everything. Stevenson reportedly fired back with his own verbal warfare, guaranteeing his rival's unconsciousness and making definitive promises about Saturday's outcome.
I don't think that I got the same style as them guys. I think that them guys are movers. If you really pay attention to my fights, I'm not a guy that really just move all around the ring. So we'll see. We'll see come fight night. But once again, I think we got totally different styles.
I think when you're the best at what you do and you're out.
Security personnel grew genuinely concerned about potential escalation, as the face-off's intensity reached dangerous levels that threatened to spill into physical confrontation before fight night. Lopez reportedly stepped forward during the stare-down, closing distance in an apparent intimidation attempt, but Stevenson refused to yield ground, while matching his opponent's aggressive energy and demonstrating complete fearlessness. Event officials intervened after approximately 25 seconds to separate both fighters and prevent any pre-fight physical altercations from occurring.
Another press conference that went on today, Garcia and Barrios.
Great fight. I have to pick Garcia.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. All right.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you.
Security personnel later described the confrontation as among the most intense face-offs they'd witnessed professionally, acknowledging both fighters' genuine desire to inflict damage Saturday night. The weigh-in's explosive energy amplified anticipation for Saturday's showdown at boxing's most prestigious venue, with social media platforms immediately flooding with fan reactions, predictions, and partisan commentary about the upcoming bell. Supporters from both camps expressed excitement about the face-off's intensity while making bold declarations about their fighters' inevitable victory over their rival.
To be honest, I don't think nobody's going to get knocked out. I think it's just going to be a good fight, a great tactical fight. Like I said, I think that Shakur probably has the better defense.
Fan divisions perfectly illustrate the legitimate uncertainties surrounding who will emerge from Madison Square Garden, with championship hardware and supremacy over their opponent. Former champion Timothy Bradley immediately analyzed the weigh-in proceedings through his social media channels, noting both fighters' easy weight-making while emphasizing their genuine mutual dislike that guarantees fireworks Saturday night. Bradley's assessment from boxing's most respected analytical voices has further elevated excitement among fans counts down hours until the opening bell sounds.
In Teo last fights, I don't know the last time we've seen a Teo big knockout how we used to see, especially since he moved up in the weight class. But I think this is a fight where he should go back to depending on that, not just going so powerful, but he should just pick his shots. He should punch a lot where Shakur is going to be at and not where he's at.
Keyshawn Davis, Stevenson's training partner and fellow undefeated champion, successfully weighed 140 pounds for his co-main event collision with Jermaine Ortiz, looking absolutely shredded and prepared for his significant test against the experienced and durable challenger. During Davis's face-off with Ortiz, he reportedly promised that Stevenson would demonstrate levels Saturday while vowing to deliver his own dominant performance against his opponent.
I feel like if you're doing an interview and your opponent is right here in front of your face, why are you worried about somebody behind you? Y'all answer me that.
But they sparred a lot of rounds together, and when Keyshawn was talking about you can't go over your front foot with this guy.
The co-feature has attracted considerable attention as a potential fight-of-the-night candidate, depending on both men's tactical approaches and willingness to engage. Carlos Adamez and Austin Williams both hit 160 pounds perfectly for their WBC middleweight championship encounter earlier in the evening, with champion Adamez defending against hungry challenger Williams, who also made weight without difficulty.
From Newark, New Jersey, 23 fights, 23 victories, Shakur Stevenson.
Adams and Williams conducted a respectful face-off compared to the Stevenson-Lopez intensity, though both demonstrated their readiness to compete at championship levels.
Yes, guys, it's Red Corner Boxing here. So Carlos the Bronco Adamez will defend his WBC middleweight world title against Austin Ammo Williams on the Shakur Teo show in New York, January the 31st. Who wins it and how, guys? Let us know.
Bruce Carrington and Carlos Castro successfully made 126 pounds for their featherweight championship battle, appearing sharp and battle-ready, though all undercard activity was overshadowed by the main event drama between Stevenson and Lopez that has boxing's attention completely captured.
Most people, the casuals, they just want blood. But the people who really study the sport, they sit down and watch it and watch the fights. They understand the sweet signing is some of the best thing to have. And truthfully, when my career is over, I keep saying this, I'm going to continue saying this. I want to be able to have great conversation with my daughter. I want to be able to talk to her and my future kids to come. So,
following the official proceedings, Both fighters conducted separate media interviews where psychological warfare continued building toward fight night at MSG. Stevenson told reporters with unwavering confidence about his easy weight-making, excellent physical condition, and Saturday's demonstration of his boxing supremacy, while dismissing his opponent's verbal tactics. Lopez brought completely different energy to his media availability, displaying his trademark aggressive personality while declaring Stevenson's trouble and claiming to detect fear during their face-off before promising knockout victory in front of his opponent's supporters.
You threw 5. He only threw 1, maybe 2. Physically, you're touching him more than he's touching you. The judges and shit pay attention to that. You know, he can push Shakur on the back foot and make Shakur fight defensively depending on.
The contrasting personalities and tactical approaches create fascinating dynamics that enhance this fight's appeal beyond pure technical matchmaking considerations. Promoter Eddie Hearn addressed media following the weigh-in with genuine excitement about Saturday's prospects, describing it as one of his best weigh-in experiences in years due to the intensity, drama, and authentic animosity that represents boxing at its absolute pinnacle.
These guys are not just fighting for the World Championship belt, they're fighting for absolute greatness on Saturday night. And we saw from the undercard as well, top to bottom, the whole boxing world will be in New York on Saturday night. You've got the Ring Magazine Awards tomorrow night, live on DAZN around the world. Thank you to both men. This is exactly what boxing needs, and I cannot wait.
Betting odds shifted slightly following the weigh-in, as bookmakers adjusted lines based on both fighters' physical and mental presentations during the official ceremony. Stevenson remains favored at most major sports books, with odds around -320 to -340, while Lopez has attracted increased betting action from those believing his power and unpredictability provide legitimate victory paths at +. Late betting money reportedly flowing heavily toward Lopez reflects genuine uncertainty among professional gamblers about Saturday's outcome, creating perceived value on the underdog.
You know, Shakur, if you talk to any of the odds makers, you talk to some of the experts around, he's a solid favorite, it's no secret. But Teofimo, he's one of those guys that's always upsetting the odd.
Former champion Andre Ward offered his final prediction after observing the weigh-in and face-off, providing expert perspective from someone understanding high-level boxing's nuances, while selecting Lopez based on his superior comfort and relaxation compared to Stevenson's presentation. Ward's bold prediction from boxing's most respected voices has given Lopez supporters additional confidence heading into Saturday night's Madison Square Garden showdown, with final 24-hour preparation now focused on proper rehydration and physical recovery from weight-cutting demands. Stevenson's camp reportedly plans rehydration to approximately 152 pounds by ring time, while Lopez expects to enter slightly heavier at 155 pounds based on natural size advantages, with rehydration being absolutely critical for maintaining stamina and strength through 12 championship rounds. Both training camps are maintaining fighter isolation from distractions during these crucial final hours, focusing entirely on preparation and mental game plan visualization as Madison Square Garden prepares to host 2025's most anticipated collision between two undefeated champions at their absolute peaks, with Stevenson seeking to prove complete fighting ability against elite competition, while Lopez aims to cement generational legacy through another undefeated champion victory that positions the winner for even bigger historical opportunities.